What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97, and welcome to episode number 46 of my WWE 2K17 Universe Mode. This time we're here for Tuesday night SmackDown. And of course, we remain hot off the heels of the WWE Draft, coming to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. As well, we saw on Monday Night Raw how the WWE Draft has shaken things up over there. And I get the feeling that tonight, we're going to get a bit more of a taste of what the future of Universe Mode is going to look like. And, well, I guess I can't really think of a better place to start than with the man who ended The Undertaker's streak 2 weeks ago at WrestleMania. The man who retained his WWE Championship against the Dead Man. And it's, of course, the man who will fight anyone and everyone to keep that title. It's Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens won that WWE Championship from Brock Lesnar back at Survivor Series when he defeated the Beast Incarnate and Titus O'Neil in a triple threat match. And ever since then, Kevin Owens has not shown any signs of slowing down. If you thought he was, well, his match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania proved that Kevin Owens perhaps is more dangerous than ever. And he's got a microphone in hand. Do I really want to know? Do I want to know what Kevin Owens is about to say? Well, that is correct. Last week on SmackDown, Cesaro defeated Kevin Owens, handing him his very first loss. Well, that's Kevin Owens for you. I mean, he's always willing to fight. And it seems as though that has not changed. Did he really just call Goldberg a glass skeleton? Well, Kevin Owens, I see that his ego certainly hasn't changed, but I mean, can you really? I'm not going to go up to his face and call him out on it. I mean, he's very clearly backed it up. Well, Kevin Owens, he did claim that he would destroy The Undertaker, that this was only the beginning. And, I mean, he proved it. He did destroy The Undertaker. You have got to be kidding me. Is there no end to this man, Kevin Owens? Oh my God! Well, it seems as though somebody would like to answer that little challenge that Kevin Owens just issued. Owens, he claims that he's always willing to fight. He'll fight anyone and everyone. Well, it looks like we've got somebody who's looking for a fight. It's the Big Red Machine, Kane. And, well, Kevin Owens, after destroying The Undertaker, you'd have to get the feeling that Kane perhaps is out to avenge his brother. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Well, Kane has answered the call. What will Kevin Owens say to this? Well, there you have it, folks. Kevin Owens, he will fight Kane, and he wants it in the main event. Apparently the only match that Kevin Owens feels he should be competing in. And we are back now, folks. And we can kick off this episode with our opening matchup. And it's tag team action. We've got the Ascension making their way to the ring. And tonight, the Ascension are going to be taking on one half of the former tag team champions, Hideo Itami, and a mystery partner. The Ascension, they wanted this matchup with Hideo Itami because, I mean, Victor and Hideo Itami wasn't really a conversation, but Victor had some very choice words for Hideo just prior to WrestleMania, and especially now that the Dudley Boys, the way that the Dudley Boys turned their backs on the Ascension and laid them out, eliminating them from that tag team matchup. I mean, they completely blindsided Victor, laid him out with a 3D, and just ended that temporary alliance that the two had put together. So you'd have to think that the Ascension feel as though they were robbed of their shot at the tag team titles. So I guess they figure, well, if we can't get the titles, we might as well take the next best thing, and that's destroy the former champions. I mean, think about it. The Ascension were responsible for eliminating Finn Balor and Hideo Itami from that matchup. They scored the win over the former champs when they hit the Fall of Man on Finn Balor. But I guess tonight they're looking to try to push themselves back into that title picture by destroying the other half of the former tag team champions, and this time it's Hideo Itami. But Itami was given a choice. He was given the option to choose a tag team partner, whoever that might be. We obviously know that Finn Balor is on Monday Night Raw, so that alliance is no more. So I guess the question is, does Hideo Itami have a partner? Does he have somebody to back him up? And who could it be? Hideo Itami, I mean, of course it was Itami and Balor who won the tag team titles from the Ascension back at Battleground in October. So, I mean, the history between Itami and the Ascension is, well, it certainly has not been forgotten. So I guess we await. Oh my God! Hideo Itami had to find a tag team partner, and boy did he ever do it! Ladies and gentlemen, Itami's tag team partner is the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura. What a partner. What a find by Hideo Itami. Shinsuke Nakamura, the man who, in his WWE in-ring debut, defeated the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, at WrestleMania. And of course, 2 weeks ago, on Monday Night Raw, in the WWE Draft Special, Shinsuke Nakamura continued his winning ways with a victory over Alberto Del Rio. And now tonight, Nakamura is making his SmackDown in-ring debut, teaming alongside the former tag team champion Hideo Itami. What a power team this is. You talk about Shinsuke Nakamura being the king of strong style. Well, don't underestimate the striking ability of Hideo Itami either. Nakamura and Hideo Itami on the same side, on the same page. Well, I think it's safe to say that the Ascension, they might be former tag team champions, and they were a hell of a team, dominating the division during their time as champions. But I think it's safe to say that they're going to have their work cut out for them tonight. I mean, Brock Lesnar couldn't take down Shinsuke Nakamura. And not only do the Ascension have to deal with Nakamura, they have to deal with Hideo Itami as well. I'm excited for this matchup, because we've got the big man Connor starting things out against Hideo Itami. Just look at the intensity on the face of Shinsuke Nakamura. On the face of all four of these competitors. Well, Connor looked to get the jump start in this matchup, but Itami just leveled him with a clothesline. And now look at Itami with the vicious slaps. And I mean, he's just slapping him, but that was enough to leave Connor reeling. You do not want to underestimate the striking ability of Hideo Itami. You know, just because he's paired in there with Shinsuke Nakamura, the man who calls himself the king of strong style, you shouldn't be underestimating the kicking, the striking ability of Hideo Itami, as you see right now. It's on full display. Connor just getting manhandled right now by Hideo. Now look at this reverse atomic drop and a boot by Nakamura. My God, that might be the end of this matchup right there. What a boot, what a kick. But Victor, thankfully for Connor, was able to get in there and make the save, break the pin. Oh, he tried to take a swing at Nakamura, but he missed, and Nakamura's gonna make him pay for it. Look out! Back suplex onto the apron. Victor left laying, but Connor back to his feet. Connor's back to his feet, and that's gonna give Connor an advantage. As now look at Connor looking to use his size advantage just to completely out-muscle Shinsuke Nakamura. Vicious reverse elbows right to the temple of Nakamura. As Nakamura makes it back to his feet. Wait, counter. Counter by Nakamura. That didn't leave him dazed for too long. And Shinsuke drives the knee straight into the sternum and into the pin. Referee count it. 1. But again, there's Victor. And Victor again is going to make the save. He even took the referee. He even took out the referee. As now look at this. Nakamura, though. Nakamura float over DDT, taking down Victor. Victor tried to buy Connor some time here. Tried to distract Nakamura. Oh, but Nakamura's got Victor. Reverse exploder suplex. And Nakamura's on fire right now, folks. Nakamura looking to line up a Kinshasa, but no, Connor. Connor made it back to his feet. Nakamura got a little too caught up with Victor. He took his eyes off the prize. And that's going to give the Ascension the advantage once again. It might be through more underhanded tactics, but the Ascension are doing what they have to do to gain the upper hand over Nakamura and Itami. Oh, wait. Connor was trying to make a tag, but Nakamura not going to let it happen. As he hangs him up on that top rope. Oh my God, what a vicious knee. Crushing the air out of the lungs of Connor. Oh no, Nakamura could be looking. Okay, maybe not. I thought he was, oh, and now just disposing of Victor there. Oh my God, and there's the knee. It wasn't quite the Kinshasa that I was thinking, but it was a hell of a knee nonetheless. And now look at this. Shinsuke Nakamura with some sweet vibration, or good vibrations rather. Man, the Ascension haven't even had a say in this matchup. It has been all Nakamura and Itami ever since the bell rang. I don't think this was the matchup that Connor and Victor were expecting. As now it's Itami again lighting him up with these vicious kicks. As Itami tosses corner and looks like he's going to mercifully allow Victor to make a tag in this matchup to give Connor a bit of a break. As Victor tried to get the jump on Itami, but Itami not backing down. As there's a swing and a miss, but you can just see. I mean, there he missed again, but he doesn't even need to connect with these strikes. The kicks are enough to leave Victor dazed. As now Hideo Itami up to the middle rope, and he's gonna hang him out on the top. Connor, you can see, is just barely holding himself up there on the apron. And look at Itami. A massive elbow drop from the top rope. Hideo Itami. Hideo Itami is like a ball of fire right now. The Ascension just have not had an answer to the strong style of Nakamura and Itami. The land of the rising sun is looking pretty tonight as Hideo Itami and Shinsuke Nakamura continue to pick these two men apart. And Itami looking for the finishing blow. He's lining it up. He's feeling it. The crowd knows it. Running knee. And he might have just taken Victor's head off. Hook of the leg. Nakamura in to make the protection, but Connor didn't even realize what was going on. He was still dazed and confused from those vicious strikes. And just like that, Hideo Itami and Shinsuke Nakamura pick up a dominant victory over the Ascension. It's not all too often that you see a pair of tag team champions get punked like that, but when you're going up against Shinsuke Nakamura and Hideo Itami, I guess that's almost expected, isn't it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the tail end of that last matchup, a fight apparently broke out backstage. What you're seeing now is the results of it. Security has separated these two men, Austin Aries and Chris Jericho. These two men got into it backstage just a few moments ago, and apparently I'm getting in my ear right now a statement from the SmackDown General Manager Lita. It seems as though the SmackDown General Manager Lita has just made an official announcement for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. The newly crowned Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes will defend his Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat match against Chris Jericho and Austin Aries. But get this, it's not just any triple threat match. It will be a Hell in a Cell match. Lita states that she has had enough of this bickering, this backstage, all of this chaos that has been breaking down because of this feud, and, well, she's finally looking to put an end to it at Extreme Rules by putting these three men in the same ring at the same time. That is a groundbreaking announcement, and we've already got Extreme Rules getting set into place. Well, this has been a very chaotic start to the night, folks. And now we know that at Extreme Rules, there is going to be a Hell in a Cell Intercontinental Championship match. My God. I mean, you want to talk about extreme, it doesn't get more extreme than that. And I'd imagine that that would finally close the book on this Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho, Austin Aries hate triangle. But we'll save that for a later date. Right now, we're looking to find the next #1 contender for Asuka's Women's Championship. Last week on SmackDown, we saw Natalya pick up the victory over Sasha Banks, and that has led to this situation tonight. What's going to happen is, between this week and next week, we've got 2 matchups where the winner of each match will go on to another matchup, the #1 contenders matchup, in 2 weeks. So this week, we have got Natalya going one-on-one with Emma, and the winner of this matchup will take on the winner of next week's matchup, which will be Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. And the winner of that matchup will face the winner of that matchup in a #1 contenders match in 2 weeks' time, right here on SmackDown. And the winner of that matchup will go on to Extreme Rules to face Asuka. Well, we know that Emma was less than successful in her last appearance when she joined forces with Dana Brooke to take on Charlotte and Becky Lynch in tag team action. And we see Dana Brooke is not out here tonight. Emma is all by herself. And I guess, you know, things would be, I guess, a bit tricky between Emma and Dana Brooke right now. You know, their alliance was, I mean, they've had their ups and downs in the short time that they've been working together. I suppose that tag team matchup would have really cemented it. I guess they're still sort of testing the waters as to how their alliance would play out. But right now, Emma shouldn't be focused on Dana Brooke. She shouldn't be focused on Charlotte or Becky Lynch. She has to focus on what's in front of her, and that's the former Divas champion Natalya. Of course, it was Sasha Banks who took the pin at WrestleMania. But Natalya, I mean, she was having, you know, she was having her fair share of difficulties against Asuka as well. In fact, if Sasha Banks wasn't there, it looked as though Natalya could have been in danger of tapping out to the Asuka lock. As you see, a nice bit of chain wrestling here between Natalya and Emma. Oh! Natalya was almost trying to goad Emma in, but she took her eyes off the prize, and Emma, she took full advantage with that drop kick. As there's a massive punch to the face and another one. Emma, just look at the viciousness from Emma. You have to think that tag team loss to Charlotte and Becky Lynch has definitely left her frustrated. Although on pay-per-view, Emma has done fairly well for herself. She did, of course, defeat Charlotte back at Roadblock in her home country of Australia. Oh, what a slap by Natalya! And follows it up with a discus forearm. My God. You talk about aggressiveness from Emma. How's that for aggressive? As now Natalya looking to use her strength advantage. Just tossing Emma into those ropes. Follows it up now with a leg drop. Of course, that's where Natalya excels. She's got the strength advantage. Emma might have to take some risks in this matchup, try to quicken the pace a bit more. Although when it comes down to submission specialty, when it comes down to just pure technical ability, I don't know. I don't know who would have the advantage here. Of course, Natalya trained in the legendary Heart Dungeon. So, I mean, maybe you'll have to give the edge to Natalya. As you see right now, just stretching out the back, the spine of Emma. Driving the knees straight into it. What a submission hold this is by Natalya. Emma caught in a bit of a predicament. But Emma just able to get out of it, looking for the pin, but Natalya quickly able to kick out of it. You see Emma a bit slow to get back to her feet, but she's able to counter with a jawbreaker. And now look at this, backbreaker. A pendulum backbreaker by Emma. And now, Emma with the boot to the midsection. She's looking for a submission of her own. And this is what I expected out of these two women. Trading submissions back and forth. Trying to feel each other out, who can gain the upper hand in the early stages. As Natalya able to maneuver out of it. Went for a knife edge chop, but Emma had the counter to it. And look at this. Snap suplex. And gonna bridge straight for the pin. Referee, a bit out of position. But it's only just a 1 count. And now look at Emma just measuring her with a stomp to the face. Emma, she's never been a very respectful competitor. Definitely not since the women's division, since the Queen of the Ring tournament began. Let's look at this. Oh, Natalya, inside cradle, looking to steal one. But a kick out at 1 by Emma. Yes, Emma definitely has developed quite the mean streak since the Queen of the Ring tournament began. As Natalya now off the Michinoku driver, gets the 2 count, but she can't get a 3. Emma again able to kick out. As Natalya looking to toss her into the corner. Natalya, of course, does have the veteran instincts in this matchup that could come into play down the stretch, depending on how long this matchup goes for. Wait a minute. Emma with a missile dropkick, but missed. And perhaps that is the veteran instincts of Natalya, just able to sidestep that missile dropkick. Oh, and Emma's going to pay for it in a big way. Look at this bridging butterfly suplex, and the shoulders are down. 2. But Emma just able to get the shoulders off the canvas. But only just. As Natalya grabs her. And takes her back down with a natty by nature discus clothesline. And Emma's out cold. Natalya's got her center of the ring. Natalya! Can she turn her over for the sharpshooter? And she's got it locked in. The sharpshooter's applied. It is cinched in. Emma, she can see the ropes, but they're not within her reach. And Emma, she can't stay in this for too long or else she might have to tap. But Emma, able to flip over, and she's able to escape it. Of course, Emma, she's no stranger to submissions. And she managed to escape that one. Oh, there's a vicious knee to the midsection by Emma. And now Emma, she's got her caught up in the ropes with a dilemma. And Natalya now is the one in trouble. As Emma has her reeling. Oh, takes her down with a running STO. Running STO by Emma. As Emma over the top rope. Looks like she's looking to take a high risk once again. Emma up in the high rent district, but there's no way she can reach Natalya from there. That's impossible. And Emma realizes this. She's going to the top rope, but is that time? Is that going to cost her? Oh, crossbody. No, she got it. She got it. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. No, Natalya able to kick out. My God. How close was that? Emma thought she had her. Emma thought she had just put Natalya away. But she didn't. Natalya is still alive in this matchup. Emma's going to have to try something else. Oh, and we've seen this before. Emma with that mean streak of hers lines it up. The Emma-mite sandwich, the throat of Natalya hung out across that middle rope. 1, 2. But no, Natalya still kicks out. At the tightest of 2.9s. She manages to survive. But for how much longer? Emma, she has just left Natalya. She's just obliterated her with that Emma-mite sandwich. But what could you be thinking now? She's setting up something here. Looking to put Natalya up top. Well, this is not good. We've seen this before. These two women in no man's land. Emma looking for... Well, she was looking for a back suplex, but she didn't get it. Natalya slipped off that top rope. And but she clearly had, the nicer fall compared to Emma. You've got to be kidding me. Natalya's gonna take a risk? When do we see this? Natalya from the top rope, crossbody. But The two women, their skulls collided. Natalya didn't get all of it, but did she get enough? I think she might have. 1, 2, 3, no! It was all Natalya could do to crawl into the cover, and that extra time might have cost her. She didn't get the crossbody she was looking for. I mean, she's not a high flyer, so it's understandable. But that definitely is... No, wait, counter! Counter by Emma! She slipped out of it! And face first goes Natalya. Well, I thought that crossbody had given Natalya the opening she needed. But if anything, it might have... I mean, that little collision of skulls might have given her a concussion. It might have cost her. As now Emma has got the Emma lock applied. Natalya, she can't get to the ropes. Can she break out of this? No, she can't. She's forced to submit, and Emma moves on to the matchup, to the #1 contenders match in 2 weeks' time. She's gonna take on the winner of Charlotte versus Becky Lynch next week. What a victory this is for Emma. Taking down the former Divas champion. One of the three shining stars of the Queen of the Ring tournament. A massive win for Emma as she exits the ring now. Wait a minute. Well, that's Alexa Bliss. We haven't seen much of Alexa Bliss since her loss in the Queen of the Ring tournament. I mean, she did have a match with Carmella a while back, but nothing really noteworthy to write home about from Alexa Bliss. But she's out here tonight with a microphone, and she does not look happy. Not one bit. And it seems like she's making a beeline straight for Natalya. Well, what does Alexa Bliss have to say? Why is she out here? What do you mean at her age? Well, this is downright disrespectful by Alexa Bliss. Oh, well, come on. I mean, she's not even letting Natalya get in a word edgewise here. Well, Alexa Bliss, she wants a match with Natalya next week. But she's not even going to let Natalya answer her question. I mean, how disrespectful can you get? Alexa Bliss comes out here, gets in Natalya's face, screams at her, and doesn't even give her a chance to respond. Well, a message has clearly been sent by Alexa Bliss. She means business. And it's main event time now, folks. We saw these two men confront. Well, we saw their confrontation earlier on this evening, and tonight, you know, the war of words is over. It's time to put up or shut up. Kane very clearly answered. You know, Kevin Owens said that nobody could challenge him. That nobody would be able to take that title from him. And while Kane, he's not out here to try to take the title from him, he is out here to answer Owens' challenge. Kevin Owens, he claims to be a fighter. Well then Kane is going to answer that call. He is going to fulfill the fight that Kevin Owens is looking for. And of course, it was Kane who was recently drafted to SmackDown via the WWE draft, coming over from Monday Night Raw, where Kane had I mean, not going to sugarcoat it, he had a less than stellar time there. He didn't win any championships. I mean, the only title that Kane has ever had a real shot at holding in Universe Mode was the tag team titles, but that was eons ago. But tonight, Kane, I mean, if he could defeat Kevin Owens, I mean, now could be as good of a time as any to take down Kevin Owens. I mean, Owens, he claims that he's not easy pickings just because he lost to Cesaro. He lost that first match. He has finally been pinned. But, you know, somewhere in the back of his mind, there could be that inkling of doubt. And that would be the perfect opportunity for someone like Kane to step in to really capitalize on that and use it to his own advantage, to exploit Kevin Owens and, you know, try to keep that losing streak going. But judging by Kevin Owens' his appearance, judging by what he said earlier on tonight, maybe I'm getting a little too hopeful. Maybe that's far from the case. If anything, losing to Cesaro seems to have only made Kevin Owens more dangerous, more frustrated. It's almost as if he has more of a chip on his shoulder than ever before. Let's look at this. Well, Kane is right after him. Owens always tries to escape the ring, but Kane was right behind him. Kane knew exactly what Owens was going to do. He had it well scouted, and now it's Kane going on the attack. It was a very smart strategy by Kane. Do not let Kevin Owens dictate the pacing of this matchup. Because once he does that, I mean, that's where the mind games start to come in for Kevin Owens. As Owens tosses Kane into the ring, Owens gonna follow him in. Oh, and a massive shoulder block taking down Kane. Well, it seems as though Kane, he might have had the upper hand for a moment. Oh, and now, there it is. Kevin Owens ducking outside of the ring, and Kane, you gotta be kidding me, Kane. You're not gonna fall for this. Well, no, he wasn't. Kane able to block it. Oh, and now Kane at the top rope. No, don't do this. Don't do this. From the top, axe handle to the floor. Kevin Owens, he ducked to the outside again. It looked like he was going to start to dictate the pace of this match, but Kane is not letting it happen. And I gotta say, that is smart by Kane. He clearly has studied the tape. He came into this matchup prepared. You know, he said he wants to burn Kevin Owens' world down. He wants to watch it burn at his fingertips. And clearly he has done the preparation. He has readied himself to do just that. But Kevin Owens able to counter with a jawbreaker and drops Kane right on the top of his skull. And that might do it, folks. Well, now Kane is already back to his feet. But that very clearly is got Kane. He's got Kane reeling right now. I mean, Kevin Owens just dropped him. He might have damn near broken his neck off a move like that. But it has given Kevin Owens control as he drives him shoulder first into the steel ring post. And Kevin Owens follows through with a knee straight to the face. And now Kevin Owens is just going to work. Kevin Owens is slowly picking Kane apart as the big red machine whipped off the ropes, and a spine buster by Owens. And now Owens with a full head of steam, running senton. Owens for the pin. 1, 2. But Kane only just able to get the shoulder up. I mean, that just shows how quickly the tables have turned in this matchup. It looked like Kane had the upper hand at the beginning, but that one suplex has really turned the tides in this matchup. It is all Kevin Owens right now, and he knows it. As Kevin Owens, I mean, really, once he gains control like this, it's really tough to take it away from him. No, 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 no. Kevin Owens from the top rope, back suplex, and again dropping Kane right on his neck. But you can see Kevin Owens still suffering a bit of wear and tear from that match with The Undertaker, from that match with Cesaro. But ultimately, Kevin Owens is still standing tall right now. But as I say that, curse of the commentator, Kane takes control. And here's Kane with a couple of right and left hands. And a massive boot right to the face, right to the nose of Kevin Owens. And now Kane. Kane almost summoning Kevin Owens to his feet. And he's got that glove across the face. He's looking to make Kevin Owens pass out. He's looking to choke him out with it, just clawing at the forehead of Kevin Owens. But Kevin Owens, look at the strength. Look at the strength of the WWE Champion. Able to force Kane off. Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Kevin Owens looking for the package pile. Every time, he gets me every time. And that's just the mind games again by Kevin Owens. Not only does he toy with his opponents, but he toys with these people. Looked like he was going to try to break Kane's neck for good with a package pile driver. Instead, turning it to the side into a powerbomb. Oh, but this isn't good. That's not good! Spiking him right off the top of his head with that DDT. And Kane, ever since Owens hit that suplex on the floor, it has been all Kevin Owens. And he takes him down now with a torture rack neck breaker. And he hooks the leg on Kane. 1, 2. Kevin Owens just broke the pin. Kevin Owens just... I don't think Kane was going to kick out of that. But Kevin Owens broke the pin, and Kevin Owens is not done. He is just maliciously hammering away at the face of Kane. I mean, Kane came out here, tried to make a statement out of Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens... I think Kevin Owens is just using Kane as a message. Just using him as an example. To just let everyone on the SmackDown roster know. Let everyone who thought that Kevin Owens was easy pickings to show them just how wrong they were. As now a Michinoku driver, 1, 2, and Owens breaks the pin again. Kevin Owens, it seems like he's ready to put Kane away, and then he just changes his mind. He wants to inflict even more punishment. Oh, no. Pump handle neck breaker. And the neck of Kane has been targeted so often in this matchup by Kevin Owens. I mean, Kane, if Owens is going to keep this up, I don't think there's any way that Kane walks out of this match unscathed. He may have already suffered a serious injury. As Kane dumps to the outside now, Kevin Owens. No, Owens has got that crazed look in his eye again. He's not going to do this. He did this to The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens, powerbomb onto the apron, and Kane is done. Kane is done. If there was any chance that Kane might mount a comeback in this matchup, it's over. Kevin Owens might have just snapped his spine. Broke it completely in half. I mean, Owens, if he pins him here, it's very clearly over. But of course, he's not going to do that. Kevin Owens adding salt on the wound, pop-up powerbomb, and count it, ref. You can count to 1,000. There's no way he kicks out of this. And it's over. Mercifully, it's finally over. And I think it's safe to say that Kevin Owens, those claims that he made, they're more than just words. Owens can back them up. Owens truly is more dangerous than ever. And I mean, he's already held the WWE title since Survivor Series. I don't see anybody taking it from him anytime soon. We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. Until the next episode, keep on YouTubing.